such a good rant. Okay? So he knows it's going to default, and everybody's going to default, and this thing is a bubble. But then I see an article yesterday, and I don't know if it's true, but if it's true, you got the second coming that's going to be worse than the pandemic, and you're going to see shit like you've never seen. They don't have diesel. There's going to be a shortage of diesel. Trucks are not going to move. Wow. So you're not going to have toilet paper. You're not going to have this supply. But who's the poster child that stock hasn't gone down of if there's no deliveries, Omid? Who's the poster child whose stock hasn't really gone down and it's still trading at 100 plus PE?
Chipotle?
Tesla,
yeah.
Poster child. He didn't tell you he didn't shut down Shanghai, he didn't respond, and it cost him 100 points. Elon, brilliant guy, super brilliant guy. But I can tell you what the stock's going to do probably better than him. He didn't answer the question. So when this was at 8:30, 8:40, everybody said, why didn't he answer the question? He said, we'll be okay in a few weeks. So now if you get a diesel shutdown, does he make half the cars in the U.S., and then does he have a shutdown in Germany, and Tesla makes the same amount of cars this year as next year, and this thing runs to 300? Who knows? I don't know. I'm just giving you possibilities, not probabilities, possibilities. The premium yesterday on the 650s were $2. Wow. Does he think it's going to go to 600 this week? Google finally hitting the lows from earnings. People are like, oh my God, Google's 15 PE. Well, why is 15 PE? When the stock was at 40 PE, I would say, why is 40 PE a good number? Maybe it goes to 50. Maybe it goes to 10 PE. Nobody knows. Saying this is overvalued or undervalued doesn't matter. It just matters where it's going and if they pick one. Okay? Interesting. Shop. Think about the amount of stupid people in the world. They make $10, then they make 20 cents, and people buy it. The CEO posts, now just wait till you hear this one over it. The CEO post said he put in a $10 million order. He didn't post that he bought it. He put in a $10 million order. If he pulled that order and he didn't fill it, they're going to sue the shit out of him. So he better file a form that says he bought $10 million worth in the next 3 or 4 days. And here's the next thing. They popped the stock and then they took it off. So like if he filled, who else is left to buy? There's nobody left to buy. These things got to go to 200 so fast, going to make your head spin. Wow. So Disney's going to get smoked. Amazon going to get smoked. Amazon told you they overbuilt. They told you they overhired. And 60 analysts told you to buy the stock at 2,700, 2,800. Jesus. Chipotle told you they can't raise prices up enough. That it's the worst inflation they ever seen. And they took the stock up to 1,400, now it's 1,200. On its way to 800. 800. It shouldn't even be 800. It should be 400. Wow. Think about it. You haven't even seen what's about to happen. Everything is going to get wiped. Apple broke 150, and I had people sending me messages Should I buy Apple? And I'm like, it finally broke. Why are you buying it now? Jesus. Pan W. Great company. If you do the math, it shouldn't even be 240. Coin. I don't even know how this happens, Omid. Explain this to me. Coin has $256 billion worth of crypto that they're holding. That means they're holding it. That means Omid's mom, as an example, opened an account and didn't move it to her phone with the code, and they're just holding it in their account. Jesus. $256 billion. And their statement says, if our company goes to shit and we go bankrupt, all you guys lose your $256 billion. Wow. Next thing. I mean, this stuff is amazing today. Let's say $256 billion they have in crypto, and say it's all Bitcoin. $256 billion of Bitcoin. And they go loan it to somebody. I'm just making this stuff up. And they go loan it to somebody. And then the next day, Omid says, oh my God, my mom has $1 million in crypto. I'm going to go move it to her wallet. But they've loaned it. They don't have it anymore. How's that work? See, it doesn't work logistically. It's not like stock. You can't take your stock. Now, if everybody called Fidelity and said, send me my shares of Tesla, there'd be a squeeze like you can't believe. Look at it drop. This thing is just about to stop. Does it stop at 38.56 or does it go straight down? Don't know. NVIDIA. At 150, the stock is at 500. It's at 500. You can't even understand what's going on here. Maybe we pop 100 points, but then it's going to get worse again. This is amazing to me. This is amazing to me. This is a carbon copy of 2001. Down, 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 and we may get a pop. Yesterday, we popped 40 handles and people are looking at calls. I'm just like, why are we up? Doesn't make any sense. Why is TTD not at 25? Explain that to me. He'll get there. He'll get there. And that's what we know. That's what we know. So let's see what happens today. Doesn't say, I mean, you're going to see a violent rallies. You're going to see them. But now you have the diesel issue. If that starts coming in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks, look out. Look out. Think about this. Think about this. You know where I think Bitcoin stops? I think if it gets to 19 grand, and then MicroStrategy gets a margin call, and they're about to go wiped out, and they can't raise money, and it's going to get wiped out. MicroStrategy gets destroyed. Bitcoin pops to 10 grand, and then it pops back up, and then it's over. And then it's over. But the general thing on these things, they don't go up. When you get a stupid comment, it doesn't go up. It doesn't go up. Amazon's down 500 points. It's a good buy. It's not going to come back for 5 years. 5 years. Let me tell you, if Tesla goes to 300, it probably doesn't get to 500 for 5 years. Why would I say something like that? Because that's what happened in 2001. It just doesn't come back. They change the valuation. The risk model changes. Now, if it pops back to 800, 850, then it's back to hunky-dory. It's good. Then it goes back to 900. But it's not so good right now. And everything is collapsing. Even NOW, very strong. But it can't go up. It gives you a chance 4 times a day to get out positive. But it can't go up. Coin looks, we bought the coin 660s at 2. They're going to be 12. I'm pretty sure coin's going to 30. Okay, Mr. Ullman, what's going on? How's the rant? Did you enjoy the rant? There you go.
Yeah, no, that's pretty dead on. I would say yesterday the obviously the inflation number. Every time we get these numbers, like I said, people talk about peak inflation, but like I said, it doesn't matter. It's elevated, but the numbers, came in hotter than expected anyway. So, but the point is, the difference yesterday was that they were selling the big tech stuff, the mega cap tech, so your Apple and Tesla yesterday finally gave. And so that was the difference, because, they worked on all the other stocks before, and these two names would be down like $2 or $1, and, stayed above the 200-day for the most part. Like Tesla would be green, like, or flat if the market was down and they were selling everything else. But yesterday was kind of different, right? There was few stuff that was green, some staple names and defensive names and stuff like that, but just kind of across the board selling. So let's see what happens. We do get PPI numbers, but they already know, that's going to be a hot number. So, and then the crypto is finally breaking too. That was the difference yesterday. I mean, obviously with Bitcoin and Ether, these names are finally starting to kind of, break their range. As you can see, they were in a tight range for a long time. So, we have to see kind of what they want to do into the weekend. That's kind of the important thing. We are at depressed levels, but it's a different type of market. I don't think oversold or bought matters.
The smart people that seen this in 2000, they all understand this.
Yeah.
Even that Stephanie who gets 90% of her stuff wrong, she even said something. The first thing she ever said smart on TV. She goes, "If you traded in 2001, you know nothing comes back for 4 to 5 years. They don't come back for 4 to 5 years. Think about it. UPSC. How long is it going to take to come back? If you're lucky, if it ever hits 50 again, it may take 10 years."
Well, like you said, the risk models change. So when there's no easy money multiples contract, right? So it's going to kind of be hard to think that you're going to assign the same valuation like after the correction is over or whatever, right? Because it's changed. The environment has
changed. The people that used to buy it won't ever touch it again. If you bought something at 400 and it went to 20, look at Tillery. Tillery was $300.
Oh my God! Yeah, that was.
Tillery was $90. What, 4 years ago? It hasn't. It can't even sniff $12. I'm pretty sure Tillery never goes over 20 for the next 20 years. Oh, well, unless they do a reverse split. It's never going to get over there, ever. The next one is GME. GME's at 80. If they do a 10 for 1, it's at 8. It's more apt to hit $1 after the split than to hit $15. This is 2001. And it should be. It should be like this. Okay, what else you got? Anything else?
No, let's just see what the market wants to. Like I said, the difference were the mega tech that they sold yesterday. So I'd like to see if there's follow through on those names. Already is, right? So Tesla, Apple, see how they want to trade those today. Give you a clue somewhat for the markets.
Look at this Luna moment. $100 to 3 cents. Yeah. $100 to 3 cents.
Yeah, it's just insane volatility.
And people are like, "Oh my God, it's going to go back to 100." Why would anybody ever buy this over like $2 again? Ever? So it could happen again? Interesting. Tony says we're in Germany, we wouldn't have COVID. It's not about COVID restrictions. if they're having a problem with diesel, and most of the trucks use diesel, and you can't get diesel, and the trucks can't run, they can't pick up the parts, and the parts can't get to where they need to be, or your toilet paper can't get there, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If you put $1 million in Luna last week, you have $400 on it. That's what people are sending me.
That's crazy.
Okay, good morning, everybody. 512. Okay, we had a PPI coming. The market is going straight down. But there is some good, interesting stuff here. If it holds 38.56, I'm going to use 38.50 as a round number. If it holds 38.50, you can pop all the way back to 4,000 by tomorrow very fast. I mean in 30 minutes. But if it breaks and 3,800 breaks, you're going to get one of these days that you're going to be, oh my God, can you believe this? I'm telling you. And then we see, and then we see, and then we see. Okay? SPX down, 31? 31? That puts it right at 3,900. You got 38.91, 38.72, 38.52. 3,800. Upside, 41. 4,000, then 40.62, and then 4,100. Okay? NVIDIA, beeline to 150. This thing broke a beast number. This broke a beast number at 209, and it hasn't sniffed. It got to 203, and it's straight down. You got 159, 152. Lam Research, you got 131, you got 431, 409, upside 472. Avago, is it finally breaking? If the whole China thing is breaking with them, and they do a lot of shipping to China, and there's a thing that said month over month, 16% negative in semis. Does that mean Avago shipped 16% less? If they did, the stock's at 450. It's at 560. It'll be at 450. I don't know when they report if that happened. Coin, breaky, 46, 40. 46 and then 40. Pan W, if this gets under 448 today, it's got a beeline to 400. Wow. Apple, 142, 138, 131. Amazon, if this can get to 2030, it's going to try and test. It has to try and test, right? The 2K. It may pop from 2K to 2100 pretty fast. If it gets to 2K today, our options will be 35 on the 2000s. I'll probably sell them before that. Maybe 25, maybe 20, something in there. And then roll. Disney. Why is Disney not 91? Think about this. What do you think if Netflix did this and they didn't tell anybody? Hey, Omid, let's send everybody that canceled. Let's sell everybody that canceled a coupon to get Netflix for $1 a month for the next 2 years. Does everybody sign up? They get all their subscribers back, and it goes up. This is what Disney's doing. This is what Disney is doing. They're not making any money. Okay? BYND. Beyond Garbage. I told you it was garbage. They had the market cap on Beyond at one point was more than Tyson. Tyson makes so much chicken and food. How can it be worth it? Oh my God, people are going to love it. Really? Did you see the profit margins? They make 0.2%. Not 2%. They make 0.2%. Omid, ask your mom if she'll give you $1 million so you can make 0.2% in your company. You can't even make 1%. 0.2% margin. I see that. You can't even make this up. 0.2% means go out of business. It doesn't make any sense. Snowman, our snows 120s. Let me tell you, if this breaks this 119, it's got 109 and 91. At 91, it's at 60 PE, Omid. Does it get to 50? Holy shit. NOW needs 444, can't get through. It looks like it's dead too now. VERU, we bought a 20-cent option in this just for the hell of it, because here's the thing, they haven't done the conference call yet, I believe, but if they do and they say anything about the submission and that and the drug, then it can run 10. If they don't say anything, it's going to shit. That's why it's 20 cents. That's why we didn't buy the 9s or the 8s or 7s in the money, because you don't know if they're going to say anything. Shop, 309, 291. TTD, why is this thing not at 38? Google, why is this not at 2,000? It's coming too. The 2180s yesterday, the 2180s were $9. The stock was at 2,300. 120 points down were $10. They're going to open at 20. If it takes out 2,200, and if you have the day from hell where we break 3,800, Google will go test 2,100. So that 10 will go to 100. He knows this. Tesla, breaky, 691 takes it to 622. TNX is lower. Isn't that crazy? The rates are way lower and the SPX is cratering. Isn't that crazy? That means they don't care. They think everything's bad. Everything's bad. That's what we know. That's what we know. Nissan says semiconductor to last till 2023. Every couple weeks, somebody says it's going to last, another year. It's going to last a long time. It's going to last. All this stuff is going to last a long time. All of it. Okay. Hope you enjoyed all that. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat. We will post about the PPI in the room. Thanks, Omer.